Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Pz.Kpfw 38 T nur Art, or Panzer 38T NA. It's a Tier 4 German light tank. It's located on the westbourne of Airfield and it's under the commands of Pascucci. Yes, this is a replay that took place directly after that Lux battle. I thought I'd see if I could do the same again with this little beauty. It's basically the same Panzer 38T that they built at Pilsen, but with a new equipment on it. It's the same chassis that they actually used for the Hetzer, funnily enough, as well. Now, Nur Art means state of the art in German, and this little thing had a 5cm gun, which, as you can see here, is capable of 70 alpha, penetrating 67mm of armor with standard, and that goes up to 130mm with the premium rounds. Well, I've moved on to the airfield, and I'm going to back up and see if I can knock down some of these pines, and then once I'm in those pines, I should be able to shoot at the enemy as they approach the top. Oh, I found the first one. It's a T6 medium. No, I didn't fire at him. I'm letting my teammates have a go, but I might have a go myself. He's gone into a bush, so I've now double bushed on him. He probably won't be able to see me if I shoot. He's backing up, so I decide to have a go at him, and that round hit the tracks. Now, my sixth sense didn't go off, so obviously he didn't spot me. And what I'm thinking about doing now is turning, knocking the rest of these pines down. Just get it lined up. That's it. Okay, they should provide me with cover. Okay, we've got a BT7. He's being engaged by our KV1 and KV2, so I don't need to worry about him, but this is a tank I do need to worry about. That's a Matilda. Now, my first round goes into the tracks, but doesn't really do much damage, so I load the APCR, and now I'm starting to do damage. That one went in through the side. Let's see if I can track him again. I'm definitely getting hits, though. And some of the high rolls, some low rolls. Try to get a track again. No. Well, that one just went into the body. Over there we've got a Pz.Kpfw. And he looks like he's just come down from the tank destroyer heights. There's a T6 medium over there as well. In all those shots, I was never detected by the Matilda, mainly because of the distance he was away from me. He was quite some way away. There's the Matilda now. I could just about make him out. In fact, I've only got the front of the vehicle. Looks like the gun mantlet. I tried a couple of rounds, but he got wiped out anyway. Next target is a Pz.Kpfw. The guy came down from the spotting mount. First shot wasn't very good. Second one hit the tracks. And that one went right over the top of him, but didn't do any damage. So I'm a bit disappointed with that one. And an Electo's arrived. There's the Stug. He's kind of stuck there now. If he pokes out, tries to retreat, he will get killed by me. He's only got 9 hit points left, so somebody hit him pretty hard. Of course, my shots missed him, either hit the tracks or just missed him. I'm waiting for him to pop out. I've only got one APCR round left. After that, it's going to be on to the AP or the HE. Nope, he's not come out. Now, we don't seem to be doing very well in the south because the enemy is getting very close to our cap in numbers. And I'm looking further up the runway and I can see an Electo up on top of that spotting mount. I was thinking about redeploying at this point and trying to go south and help my teammates, but, well, the Matilda seems to be holding his own at the moment. Stug's gone. Okay, now we need to get rid of these guys up here so our guys in Heavy Alley can move forward. The enemy's lost a number of tanks down south. Unfortunately, we also lost our Birch gun. One of our Arty's gone down. There's the Electo. And before my shot arrives, he's been wiped out. Now, apparently I didn't get the spotting for that because the tanks that were actually closer spotted it for themselves. And we're now starting to lose tanks again, so the scores are fairly even. And at this point I thought, well, I might as well go over there and see if I can kill the Lynx. But all of a sudden we find out the Lynx has actually gone to our cap, which means there's 2 enemy Arty somewhere at the back of the map that haven't been dealt with first. And if I can get rid of them, then there's only going to be 2 enemies left that we can deal with, because they've just lost another one. The Type 64's gone. But we're now down to 4 tanks. We lost both our Arty, I'm afraid. So I'm going to see if I can reduce the enemy's force and capacity by taking out their Arty. Now they've got an AMX-13F3 and a Sturmpanzer II, which, as I learned the other day, was actually named the Bison. So it wasn't just the Sturmpanzer I that was a Bison, so was the other one, the Zwei. Well, they're not in this corner. I was absolutely certain of that, so I'm now going to look. Oh, there he is, the Sturmpanzer Zwei, and he's on the move on the south route, so I'm going to try and chase him down and kill him. Now I went round that rock the other side to make sure that he didn't see me on the approach, so I want to get as close as possible before I open fire. But the moment I do, okay, I've got to open fire now. There's first, second, third, kill shot. Yes. So he's out the game, and there's only one other enemy tank, and it's the Lux. I just got to find that Lux. There he is. I lock on. Get the first one. Go for the ram. Yep, huge amount of damage from the ram, and there you go. There's the kill shot. I did lose some hit points of damage to the Lux, 133, but I did 145 with the ram and then finished him off with single shots. So that's him out the way. There's only one enemy Arty left now, the AMX-13F3, and we've got to find them. Well, I know, because I've been round the back of the map, that he's not in that corner, so I think he might be over in the far northeast corner of the map. And that's where I'm going to have a look now and see if he's over there. Of course, the other people on the team were actually saying might be down in the south. Yep, they're indicating in the south. I don't think he's down there. I've been there and I didn't find him. And I said negative, and I said no, maybe up here. Well, my sixth sense hasn't gone off, which is confusing. And he's not here. Now, the good thing about this little tank is that it is quite fast, so you can get about the battlefield very, very quickly. And so I'm going to have to hunt down this AMX-13F3, but I should be able to do an entire circuit of the map if necessary to find him. We've got 6.5 minutes to go. More than enough time. We don't need to cap. I know that's what the Matilda's trying to do, but not really necessary. The Stug's just been over the top. He didn't find him. Somebody's indicated he might be down on the beach at the far end. I probably would have spotted him if he'd actually gone down here, but I thought, well, it's worth trying just to see if he's here at all. Oh, and he's been found, and he's actually behind me. He was in the cap area. He was hiding in the cap area, and the Matilda just found him, and he's now starting to receive fire. Matilda's firing the shells in. Is he backing off? He's coming this way. I get 1 HE round in, 2, and here's the kill shot, and there you go. That's the end of the game. And the Panzer 38 T Nur Art. It's actually quite a good little tank. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, second class tanker for 4Q2 in the Panzerkampfwagen 38T NA. Managed to get a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of my own vehicle. I got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. I got 8. I also managed to kill 2 enemy Arty, which gave me a Pascucci's medal, and my win rate on this one was even higher than in the last game, 6,081. So let's have a look at the team score. While I didn't get anywhere near the highest damage in the game, that actually went to the Type 64 on the enemy team, who got a Pascucci's high caliber and a top gun for 2,616 hit points of damage before he got taken out the game. He did get 6 kills, whereas, well, I didn't do so badly. 869 hit points, 3 kills. And that puts me joint second when it comes to kills. You can see there was a number on our team. The KV2, the KV1, myself and the Matilda all got 3 kills. The Matilda managed to get an Oskin's medal and our MT25 managed a Confederate. When it came to base XP, it was actually the KV2 who did the best with 733 base experience points. Only by 1 base experience points, because the Type 64 on the enemy team managed 732. Just 1 experience points underneath, and I ended up with only 579 base experience points, but of course I got the last kill of the game as well. If we look at the detail report, we can see I fired that 5cm gun 25 times. I got 19 direct hits, 11 penetrations, 2 splash. Damage of 869 hit points, of which 359 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see I was firing at fairly long range when I was shooting at those guys coming towards the heavy area. I spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 enemy vehicles, killed 3 enemy vehicles, did 121 hit points of spotting assist. On a premium count, I earned 21,282 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, I actually made a small loss of 1,474 credits. And the reason for that was I fired all the APCR ammunition that I had in my armory, because I was finding it very difficult to penetrate that Matilda. And of course I then carried on using the same APCR ammo on the other tanks, even though technically I suppose I didn't need to. I earned 868 XP, got ×2 for the first victory, 2,173 for completing the mission events, and took away 3,910 experience points altogether. And again, this was another bit of fun for me, winding down after an end of an evening, playing other tanks. I decided to play a couple of lights, and yes, they were both fun games. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.